We have an update. So it's Wednesday. Yesterday was chemo day for mom, and we met with the doctor. Talk about someone who won't answer a question. Like, I asked him some very direct and pointed questions because I just want the truth. I want to know what to expect and what to prepare for, because this is a journey, right? And it's going to be long, and it's going to be hard, and I just want to know what we're getting into. But he sidestepped every question. There is, according to the scans, there's definite regrowth at her surgery site. And he's trying to say, well, I think that's just, the after effects of surgery. Granted, the surgery was in August and September of 2023. So we're talking, this is 18 months later. We're starting to see changes. I think that's kind of odd. So did ChatGPT, because I asked them. And the fact that it's showing moderately aggressive changes every 9 weeks, so now 2 in a row, is also concerning. So when I point blank asked him, like, hey, could this be the cancer coming back? He's like, well, I'm not sure, but it could change at any moment. And I'm like, I don't think it's going to change from surgery, post-operative changes to cancer overnight. Like, it either is or it isn't. So I definitely feel that we have a tumor growing back to where it originally started. And because I could not get direct answers from him, at least my toner, I did put it in to AI, and I asked, like, based on this growth pattern we're seeing, this rate of growth, and where it's located, when would we start to see compromised mental capacity? And it says, if you're not already noticing it now, which, I am noticing it to an extent, that it will definitely be noticeable in 1 to 3 months. And so I was like, okay, well, that's good to know. We need to start watching for some compromised, mental capacity. Now I'm going to do my serum. And then I said, okay, based on this rate of growth, how long until she would pass? And it said anywhere from, and I know this isn't accurate, but it was better than what I was getting from the doctor, that we could see her passing in the next 1 to 9 months. So basically we know that we're under a year if everything keeps going the way it's going. And so that is sad that, we're coming up on that is where she's at. But we've always known since she was re-diagnosed that she'd only get a few years, and a few, as I've deemed to read between the lines with oncology, is like 2 to 4 years. So this, we are literally on 2 years right now, because she was re-diagnosed in July of 2023. And, another 9 months would put her right around the 3-year mark. So I have a feeling that the next year is going to be extremely up and down, and it's going to be very interesting. And I just got a big glob of serum on my eyelash. So we'll just see how it goes. All we can do is take it one day at a time. I just did my eye cream, and that's all I can do, right? Like, try to make her comfortable, try to make her last bit here enjoyable. I put way too much on my eye. And at the same time, preparing for the huge life change that is going to happen when she passes. So that was it. Is she difficult? Yes, she is extremely difficult. She is argumentative. She is very feisty. But what else do I expect? Because, she's blaming me for everything. So I am her whipping post. And it is unfortunate because we don't have a good relationship to begin with, because she's a narcissist and abusive. So she is just literally putting that wedge further and further between us. And I am just trying to be the bigger person and do what I can for her, while at the same time setting boundaries so that I don't get exhausted or burnt out, or whatever, or that I don't start neglecting my own responsibilities because she didn't take care of hers and now she needs help. So that is where we're at. So I am going to, we're still trying to use up our Brigio. it leaves my hair kind of crunchy in the summer, I've noticed. I did not notice that in the winter, but we're going to use it up because that is what we have. And then once I use this up, we can move on to another hair product. Project Pan has been going really well for us. I'd say we are already, I mean, besides the little excursion I did at Bath & Body Works this week for the big semi-annual sale for Peyton, I have been really good. It's hard. It's really hard. You don't realize how much crap you mindlessly buy until you are consciously saying, no, I need to use what I have. So we definitely have a bigger box this month of Project Pan stuff we've completed. But holy Hannahs, is it hard? I never realized how much of an impulse shopper I was until I wasn't allowing myself to impulse shop. So I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. I will update you guys later.